Alright, it's a bit of a depressing Monday the 7th, as I was literally editing last week's vlog all day. And reliving, the Clemson series, the buzzer beater. I mean, it's a little saddening, but Cox still on top, baby. Today the new AP poll came out. We're still number one by like 6 points. And probably, one first place vote. But, still number one. Still the best team in the country, and Charlie Cream's bracketology still has the number one overall seed. Except ESPN and, Cream's like trying to get rid of us early. Like, he'll go as the number one seed, but UConn as the 2 seed in the regional. I mean, who cares? We've beaten UConn at full strength. We've beaten Stanford at full strength. We've beaten, we've beaten a lot of them. We've beaten a lot of teams. So, what makes you think we can't do it again? Give us everybody on the way to the Natty. Hell, give us Kentucky and Mizzou again. And then give us Stanford and UConn. Give us Iowa and Caitlin Clark. Give us Louisville. Give us NC State. Give us everybody. Anyway, in other news, Will Sanders got totally screwed by the SEC. He got totally screwed by not being named Pitcher of the Week. Again, 1 run, 14 strikeouts at that Clemson lineup. I don't care that we lost. He freaking got screwed. So yep, it's now Tuesday. I'm here watching softball. That should tell you everything about baseball. Baseball down like 10-4 to Xavier. But softball is also down, 1-0 Michigan State. But they got runners on first and second, no outs in the bottom of the 6th. I trust them a hell of a lot more than the men to bring those runners home. So I feel like we'll have a better game in softball than in baseball. Even though Xavier is literally 2-9 on the season, we are struggling that much.
1-2 to Preble. Back through the circle, could be trouble. Run will score, gets away. Go ahead,
wow.
She will score, and the Gamecocks have taken the lead. Taking second on the play is Katie Preble. What a turn of events.
Wow.
On a ball that tipped lead to infield.
The men could use some of that magic, because now it's, now it's 12-4.
Michigan State tries to make.
But,
Swing and a miss.
And there it is.
Kelsey O records her second strikeout. Retires all 6.
Softball going 2-0 today. Picking up a 12-7 win over Youngstown State earlier today. At least we got, at least they're winning. Certainly baseball isn't. Sleeping little babies. And now you're awake. Good point. Good girls. Hey. What's up, Luce? Chloe. Cute little ones. Yep, this is my day. Working on car stuff behind the scenes, taking care of cute little puppies, working on a lab report, thankfully not, 15 hours before it's due and pulling all-nighters. Beautiful lab report, all done. And it's only 12:10 Thursday morning. I also didn't even expect to finish this today. I was kind of just going to write just the discussion, which is from here to, like, here. But, I had a productive day. TV. Bryant. Finally got on the board. Another free. A free from Stevie and a free from Kusner. Meanwhile, Mississippi State has only hit 2 frees since February 24th. Shoot or shoot, baby. Carter. Carter from 2. Carolina Band. Alright, we've already let them hit 2 frees. Now, stop doing that. Stop letting them hit the frees. Stevie. Kus. At least we keep hitting frees. Well, one mid Keyshawn dunk later, and now it's an 18-point game with State leading 68-50 with a little over 2 minutes left in the second half. Well, this is fun. Little boy Ollie's leaving today. I've seen him like a whole 2 times. I'll miss these little bundles because he's leaving today and the 2 girls are leaving tomorrow. Also did no baseball today. Game tomorrow, doubleheader Sunday, which I don't even think I'm going to because tomorrow's gonna be like 40 degrees and 20-mile winds. So just puppies and watching from home. Shout out to men's tennis for going on the road to #1 Tennessee and knocking them out. Good for them. I feel like, you know, it's a good weekend to knock out #1 teams. You catch what I'm saying, Gamecock baseball? Let's have some fun this weekend. Babies. The two of you are now leaving today. Don't tell Cocoa Pebbles. Don't tell Cocoa Pebbles her babies are leaving. Bye little babies. You will be missed. Little bundles of cuteness. And now we get the Texas series on in like a little over an hour. With Noah Hall getting to start saving Will Sanders for tomorrow. So that's either going to go perfect or a train wreck. Let's hope it goes perfectly and is not a train wreck in any way whatsoever. Ha! Wild pitch. Wild pitch. So much for, you know, their pitching staff being elite. So much for that. I mean, they are, but we just got lucky.
Home run. Homer here.
Not quite a homer, but it'll be a double for the lead. Where has this offense been? This is the #1 team in the country. Where the hell had this offense been?
With just one away, the bunt popped up and a bare-handed grab from Colin Burgess. He's on the Buster Posey Award watch list for a reason.
He's played tons of college baseball. Spent 3 years at Pepperdine, then 2 at Mizzou, and then he made the call to go from Columbia to Columbia, and he now leads
That's gone.
Brent Belk, the solo homer, his first as a Gamecock, makes this a
I'll take that though
for Texas.
Grounded back up the middle. Braylon Wimmer, my goodness.
Southern needs one more strike. There it is. That's the game.
Really? That's how the game ends?
Comes into Columbia for the first time ever.
Honestly, we fared better than I thought we would, though. And honestly, Texas doesn't intimidate me that much. Hopefully, like, you know, we can, you know, we were in this position a lot last year. Battle back, you know, hopefully we can take the, you know, game 1, presumably with Will Sanders starting the 7-inning game tomorrow. And then we can take advantage of Texas's lack of a starter on the 3rd game and take that game. Wow. Tech is actually going to do it against Duke. Beat Duke in the ACC tournament final in Coach K's final season. Tip your cap to the Hokies, folks. They are a hot team. Eventful Sunday today. First of all, I want to mention that Xavier apparently took game 1 of their series at Coastal Carolina. And I think they're on a 5-game win streak. So that's an interesting fact to learn today that maybe makes me feel a little bit better about our loss. But speaking of baseball, you know, we got the doubleheader against Texas, which is why I'm going to Furman, All-State. Exactly. So, you know, just be locked in to the Twitterverse and hopefully we get a series dub or at least a game win while doing All-State stuff at Furman. And also tonight at 8 is the women's bracket show. And then at 9, I think, is the men's NIT. So, you know, we'll get #1 overall seed and then hopefully an NIT bid. Hell of a day to have it down on Sunday. Alright, just got done at All-State. It went well. It was, you know, good concert. Congrats to Katie for, you know, doing good things in the junior band. And then, you know, while I was there, we beat Texas 4-2 with Will Sanders getting, you know, another phenomenal start. 6 innings, allowing 2 runs to Texas. So good job. Horns down. And then, you know, Braswell coming in the 7th, getting the last 3 outs. You know, get the a good game to even up the series with Game 3 starting any minute now. And also good catching up with, Kelly once again at band clinic. And now Woodruff moves on to CPA on Friday, in which hopefully I can get a ride back because I'm just stuck using my mom's car. So hopefully I can get a ride back Friday or Thursday. So we'll see. Come on, Parker. End this right here. The whole crowd's on their feet except for that one guy on the right I saw. End it. End it. There it is! Horns down, baby! Horns down! Series win over the #1 team in the country. Not gonna see how a real #1 team in the country plays. So the women's basketball team about to be the #1 overall seed in the tourney.
Your #1 overall seed and your top seed in the Greensboro bracket, South Carolina. I think they're probably the loosest group watching right now, right? Wire to wire, #1 in the AP poll this season. Who will they be facing? There it is. They'll be facing the winner of the play-in game between Howard, who is your MEAC champion, and Incarnate Word, your Southland champion. That play-in game Wednesday, 9 p.m. on ESPNU. You see the reaction there. You got to love it. All right.
So first of all, how the hell the men's team didn't make the NIT, I have no idea. Is the solution to fire Frank Martin and move on and, get a coach that can take us to the postseason consistently? And not one run in March that gets us to the Final Four? I don't know. Do we get Gigi Jackson who can, help propel us to our first tournament since then? I don't know. Too many questions, but a program that doesn't have questions is the women. With that bracket getting released with, the Greensboro Regional. First of all, we start this weekend against Howard or UIW. That first 4 game. And, that'll be the round of 64, and then the round of 32 will be between the winner of Miami and South Florida. And a couple other notes for our regional. Iowa's in the Elite 8, so that we can finally shut up the Caitlin Clark conversation ourselves. Destiny Henderson about to have a better game than her. Aaliyah Boston going to continue doubling and rebounding all over everybody. And then Arizona in the Sweet 16, that'd be an interesting matchup. The national champion runner-up from last season. And then moving on to, what's next? Spokane with Stanford. They got an interesting path. Their path would run through, they'll get Maryland in the Sweet 16, LSU or Texas in the Elite 8. That's a very interesting bracket for Stanford. Going on to Bridgeport. You get UConn playing in their own backyard, the 2 seed, of course. I approve of UCF Florida in the round of 64. Kentucky, UConn, though, in the Sweet 16. That's just rough for Kentucky. Really should have given them Louisville, the 2 seed. But, Baylor dropped the ball on winning the tournament, so Louisville gets their 1 seed back. So yeah, NC State, Louisville, not NC State, UConn, Kentucky, Notre Dame. That can be a good regional. And then also Wichita, this one's going to be a dogfight. With Louisville, Baylor, Michigan, and Tennessee for the top 4 seeds. And then Ole Miss is doing good things this season. And then BYU only lost 3 games this season. They were quite fiery early in the season, saying, we want South Carolina. We're undefeated. They're not. And then, you don't want to leave Boston. But this shapes up for a good tournament. Let the madness begin next week.